You see this freaking Pokeball? Get in it. I swear to God, if you don't get in the freaking Pokeball. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Cooking with Chef Cuipix. Today we're doing Pokemon Cookbook Edition. Boom, we're doing some tomato soup, you guys. So some Daramaku tomato soup. I probably said that wrong. Probably said all these names wrong. Your problem, not mine. Let's get to it. Alright, you guys, first up on the thing, we're going to be making some croutons for a tomato soup. Whoa! Got some baguette French bread. We're gonna cut this up. I bought this like 3 days ago and it's like hard as a rock. Don't ask me questions. We're gonna cut it up. So in the cooking corner, I've completed chopping up my baguettes. Look at these bad boys, yummy. And so we're gonna add in our little bowl to mix that thing up. Relax. Alright, so you're gonna add in your croutons now. Boom, croutons in a bowl. We're gonna add in garlic powder and some salt. And then we're gonna add in a half a cup of olive oil. Whoa, I can tell these things about to be freaking delish. We're gonna mix these bad boys up. So I'm gonna be using my hands. If you're using your hands, wash that thing. Your fingers stink. Wash your hands, don't be dirty. Crank, look at that. That's proof I wash my hands, y'all. So it's getting greasy in here. You like it oily? I do like it greasy.
Get out.
Wash your hands again. Unless you're gonna stick your finger up your ass. Cut it. Boom, a pan. Boom, croutons. Once these croutons are all nice and juicy and freaking slippery that you could easily slip them up your ass. Turn it off. Alright, we're gonna lay them out. We're gonna spread them out. Crouton babies. I'll sprinkle some cheese on it. It said 5 ounces of cheese. That's a lot of freaking ounces of cheese. So I got 4 ounces of cheese though. So let's sprinkle it on there.
Look at the flick of their wrist.
I just need to wash my hands again because it's so oily. I'm not putting 5 ounces of cheese because that's way too much cheese for my freaking croutons. I don't need that much cheese for my freaking croutons. La la. You're gonna be so tasty. You're gonna be so yummy. You're gonna be delicious. You're gonna be so tasty. Some cheese. Oh my god. Anyway, that got a little weird, guys. But we're gonna be putting this in for 10 minutes. Then we're gonna toss it. And another 10 minutes. Get these crouton babies in. Yeah. I promise you no Pokemons are harmed in the making of this video. Obviously, I love my Pokemon very dearly, so don't you judge, don't say anything. Okay, while our Pokemon is cooking, I mean a boom. Alright, so we're gonna be making the soupity poopity doop. So first, we have to dice our tomatoes. Let's get to it. Let's dice them tomatoes. It did say 3 pounds of tomatoes, but I thought it said 2 pounds of tomatoes. So I have 2 pounds of tomatoes instead of 3 pounds of tomatoes. If you're stinky, just say that. All right, let's get to it. So it's just to quarter them, and quarter I'm gonna assume is in 4 pieces. Right. Quartering food. Cut that thing. Cut that tomato. Relax. Like this. We're gonna cut off the little edge. Can y'all see me freaking quartering my tomatoes? I'm gonna cut the little bottom off. Ain't nobody want that. Look at that. Damn, that's freaking a quarter tomato. Boom, quarter tomato. Boom, quarter. Damn, I can't English. Quarter tomato. May I present to you my quarter tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? No, easy, freaking easy. If I can do it, you can do it. Damn. Don't do the damn, my forehead huge. Don't do that though. Don't do that. So we're going to be adding olive oil. 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Then we're gonna add a pinch of salt. Doesn't tell me how much, so we're just gonna guess. Boom, enough salt, and we're gonna add some pepper. I'm gonna toss them. I love me some roasted tomatoes. Like, I love me some freaking tomato soup. Y'all hear that? Alright, so our tomatoes are ready. So let's take out our croutons. It's been 10 minutes. We're gonna mix them up. We're gonna mix them up, put it in for another 5 to 10 minutes. Oh my god, the poor cheese that has been burnt on the freaking thing. Hold your pan while you do this. Let's put them back in for another 5 or 10 minutes. Mmm. Mmm. Do not eat Pokemon, please. Do not cook Pokemon, okay? Don't cook them or don't eat them. They're not for cooking or eating. Trust me, I've tried. Alright, y'all, so I just took them out again. It's been only 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes is good enough. As you can see, they're looking pretty good, toasty. I can't wait to put that in the soup and freaking try that because it looks freaking amazing and beautiful, like you guys. Ready to the crunch? Yum! I put the croutons in a little bowl so they can cool down so I can reuse the same pan for the tomatoes. So I'm gonna get that set up and I'll be back to tell you. Alright, y'all, so I got a new set of parchment paper on my pan. I'm going to put my tomatoes on it. Damn, they look good. So once we have them nice and laid down, we're gonna put them in the oven at 400 for 45 minutes. Yeah. May you become the best looking tomatoes in the world. Some freaking water with that. Some freaking water with that. We gotta tell them to subscribe, okay? Boom! If you've been enjoying this video so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe, hit a like. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? Yeah, you better tell them. Exactly what she just said. Do it. Freaking do it. Alright, y'all. It's been 45 minutes and let's see how they came out. I'm scared. Woo! Ooh wee. That smells delicious. That looks delicious, y'all. Do you see them? They look freaking amazing. Ta-da! Delish. May I welcome you guys to the stove where we're gonna be making our little soup base. So to start off, we're gonna turn on our freaking pan, get that thing hot. Like you guys, you already know, hot. We're gonna turn on the pan. We're gonna get it coated with oil. Nicely coated, it says. We're gonna bring it around town. Bring it around town. So once we get our oil heated up a little bit, we are going to be adding in our garlic. It says 18 cloves. I had 8 cloves, so we're gonna add in 8 cloves, y'all. Oh, I love the smell of garlic. I don't know about y'all, but I love the smell of garlic. So it says to cook them until they get brown, which is 8 to 10 minutes. I'm just gonna keep stirring them and I'll be back to you guys. It's attacking, y'all, it's attacking. Sorry if the fan is loud, guys. This thing is smoky. So I've cooked it, they've gotten brown, maybe a little too brown. We're gonna add in our crushed red peppers and then our onion powder. And then it says to cook for about another 3 minutes. Gonna mix it around. They kind of smells like peanuts. This is an interesting smell going on. I don't like this color. It looks like they're burnt. I don't know how they're supposed to be looking, but they look burnt, y'all. Or until fragrant. I would say this is fragrant because I can smell it already and it's getting stuck to the pan. So we're gonna go to the next step, which is to... So next up, we're gonna add the vegetable stock and the roasted tomatoes. That should cool it down from overcooking, so that should be good for it. Let me just scrape the bottom of it. Ta-da! All right, we're gonna add in our tomatoes too. I did 1.5 cups of vegetable stock. That actually smells delicious. Yum. Let me just pull out my book real fast. So I'm going to turn up the heat on this, and then we're gonna bring it to a boil. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper, cause yeah. Hey,
Cook that Pokemon. Hey, cook that Pokemon.
Hey, cook that Pokemon. Don't worry, we're not cooking any Pokemon here. No Pokemon are harmed.
Around me.
I'll get back to you guys once she's nice and boiled. Y'all hear this? It sounds like I'm taking a crap. Anyway, so she is at a nice boil. Do you see that? Boom, it's a little steamy, but bam. So once it's boiled, it says to bring it over to the blender and get her blended up and then bring it back to the pan to reheat. Let's get her in here. Let's get her in here without me spilling or exploding everything. It smells really good. I'm low-key scared, y'all. Please don't splash anywhere. This is hot oil and stuff. Hey! Yeah. So we have all the hot goodies. Hot like you guys. I mean... You know what I'm saying? Like, boom, tomato soup, goop juice, poopy juice. All right, let's get her blended. All right, let's check if she's smooth. Oh, it does look pretty smooth. Okay. All right. Let me get up. Excuse me, freaking excuse me, unless you're gonna subscribe, then you can stay right here. Oh my gosh, I got up here. How the hell? I'm surprised it didn't get on me, did it? No, I don't see anything. All right, y'all, so we're gonna put her back in the pan. I mean, it's pretty hot. We could probably just pour this in our bowl and serve it. Let's pour it in a bowl. Oh, you ordered one tomato soup, did you? Wait, I need to make it look full for the photo. All right, you guys, let me present to you tomato soup. Play a little Pokemon song or something, Vanessa. Photo, boom. Photo, boom. Here we go. I wanna be the very best that no one ever wants. You guys saw that? That is amazing. This is one of them that actually looks like the freaking photo. I'm glad it came out looking beautiful. Let's try some of this. So I got my spoon. Let's give her a little taste. My conclusion for this tomato soup, I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. I think overall I may have cooked the garlic a little too long, so I got a little burnt flavor going on. Also, it says 18 cloves of garlic, and that is already super garlicky, and I only put 8 cloves of garlic in there. The strong ass flavor would be super strong if I added the full amount. So it is not bad. I do like the croutons. The croutons I give a 10 out of 10. They are yummy, could use a little more seasoning, but delicious overall. So thank you guys for watching. We've concluded the next part of this book. Woo! Don't forget to hit that subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Hit that like if you like this video. Please subscribe and like. Subscribe and like.